I want that middle of that face just going right through here. Don't even think about anything else. Ooh, that was better, dude. We just like to pick a relatively flat hole when working with the ruler on your stroke at first. And then we'll just hit a couple putts normal, and we'll see what we're gonna have to do with the ruler. This thing is just, this is Lowe's or Home Depot right here. Yeah, the Home Depot ones are typically the silver ones, the Lowe's ones are yellow. What have you been working on with that stroke?
So I usually just hop on the ruler, and first thing I like to think about is posture.
Yep.
Where my shoulders are aimed, and then after that, just stroke.
Absolutely. So.
But I did some mirror work this morning, and it all looks pretty good to me.
No, listen, the setup looks nice. You know, I'm looking at the setup. You're square. Yep. The ball position's good. Here's the thing. Step out of there real quick. I'm going to show you something. We're just going to go over the two uses I like of the ruler, okay? Yeah, so get in here, Samson. Try this. I got a better use of it, though, for you in a second that I think is actually be more beneficial. Yeah, so here's the big thing. Here's the one thing. When I look at your stroke, you're going to see, so when I look at your stroke, you're going to see that from this point right here, through the golf ball, the putter exits hard this way, okay? What you want to have ideally happen, especially on a putt this short, is, look where my putter is. Do you see that? That right there is important because the putter should follow the ball to the hole, especially for a short putt. The minute that thing's getting off the track, two reasons why. Typically, the putter either got outside and had to cut across it, or the face just got open and the golfer feels the need to have to go across it to get it to roll it on line, right? Either way, you can push it with an open face, or you can square it up a little bit and pull it. The big thing is, it doesn't change what you have to do right. Let's just find the feeling of what you need to feel to really control the stroke. Now, rhythm. Rhythm is a really big part of it, okay? So one thing that I notice in your stroke, you know, sometimes it's a little choppy through impact, doesn't quite have that same 1, 2, 1, 2. After you do that, without the ball for a second, just get in here and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now here's the thing. To me, the better use of it, and I saw Nick Faldo do this and I just loved it. This is the one where yours is really good. You have the thicker yardstick. I use that one also, but I used it for this. I would put the ball in the front of it and find the line. Let's see, I think this is pretty good. I'd find the line like that, and I just have it for the path of my backstroke for just for a little while back. Help me with my alignment, help me really feel the line. It was just 1, 2. And see, what's easy about that is I can just solely work on my rhythm there. Does that make sense? Sometimes the other one can be a little bit just demoralizing because you're just sitting there and it just feels like you're trying to guide it on that line. You want to get to a point to where your rhythm is great, which is why I always like to start, if I'm going to use the ruler, doing something like this, right? This to me is a no-brainer right here. You can put it down, you can align it where you want. You can get set up according. You can pull it like that, not make it. You can get immediate feedback though, and then stripe it on the next one, right? So the good news is you get the rhythm down there, you get a count going, 1, 2. We talked about that being between 70 and 75 beats per minute. And then the nice thing about that, as soon as you nail that and have your rhythm, slide that thing in and then run it down that line and see if you can just do everything the same rhythm, the whole thing. and knock it down, okay? Try that first. Good, dude. 1, 2. 1, 2. Put that ball in the front of it and just start rolling some. You know what you can do too, Samson, too? Because remember, you're trying to get that putter to extend down that line, right? So in between putts, you can come back here and put the putter in the middle of this thing and sit there and just for a while go like this. Yeah, exactly. Get on there and work on extending that putter more square through the ball. See, that's the thing. That putter goes outside and open. Back those feet away a little bit. Give you some room. There you go. Getting in a little bit close. There it is. So good. So it's pretty cool. Watch. What's fun is you can practice and look at and see, you can see the path of that stroke, but do that a lot. Do that like 15, 20 times. Get the rhythm down. I mean, dude, I understand it. I've been on that trip for 12 days, you know. I come back. I mean, even my putting stroke, it feels like, whoa, choppy, right? Yeah. And the first thing I would do trying to get back into it, I just wouldn't be so caught up in making it. I would just get the comfortable setup, get in there. 1, 2. 1, 2. Just make sure you can feel as comfortable as you possibly can. 1, 2. Step in here and just try to keep that same rhythm going. Right? Yep. All right. All right, bud, let's give it a go. Back the toes away a little bit. The only thing that was pushing that putter out, bud, the only thing was pushing it out this way a little bit, which would then cut across it, and that pushing out would open the face and would swing around and then it would go back this way. That was just being a little bit, in my opinion, too close and there's no room there. You back away and it starts to arc a little more naturally. Remember, you're not trying to create that arc. It happens naturally. Straight back, straight through. There you go. On the way through, try to finish that putter down the line more, down the line. I'm going to show you what does that. What does that? Go ahead and step in there. Gabe, you can come around the front here and I'll show the golfer what would do that. You never want this right here to get farther away from this arm. You want it to, if anything, when it goes back, stay a little more up against that right there. That means that handle is slightly leading, right? You're not trying to perfectly release that putter like a pendulum like this. I see this way too often right here. This right here, that also is what really gets that putter off that line in a hurry. A lot of bottom of the face contact, a lot of pulled putts. You look at the best at the point of impact, that shaft is always, if anything, matching the point at which it was at, or if anything, a little bit ahead of that. And then the putter, has a little natural release as it goes past the golf ball, but not breaking the wrist crease at all, maintaining the left one. Boom. See, that keeps it going down the line, prevents it from getting off that line. Guys, simply put, you can come back here, Gabe, and check this out. Like, watch this, Samson. If the left wrist goes forward, if the left wrist goes forward, the putter will stay down that line longer. Just showing a little bit more of, exaggeration of what you need to understand. If the right wrist breaks down, it goes off the line this way, right? So a lot of that is just not that you're not taking it straight back, straight through. It's just making sure that wrist stays in the position it needs to, and that's what gets it going down the line. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Cool, buddy. Let's go. All you need to do is back away a little bit. There you go. Just boom. There it is. Look how much nicer that is. Yeah, and the straight line is like right there, right? So you just want to try to feel like you keep extending that putter through that line. Just work on your rhythm, buddy. Better stroke right there. Down that line. 1, 2. Not necessarily slow, it's just constant. 1, 2. 1, 2. Get that right elbow in, tuck that right shoulder a little bit. Here we go. Work on just extending down the line of the ruler. I don't care about anything else. Extend down the line of the ruler with the middle of the face. Hit right through the ball, right down the middle of the face. It's a good drill for you, dude. That's gonna help you really get that ball running down the line. You know, that might even be a good thought for you in general, like picking a spot, 4 inches in front of it and feeling like there's a little straight line in front of that ball and you're just hitting through that line and trying to knife it, right? Yeah. Try to split that ball in half. I want that middle of that face just going right through here. Don't even think about anything else. Ooh, that was better, dude. It's okay for it to eventually get off that line, but as long as through the golf ball, it's straight and not immediately exiting left, right? I don't care if it goes down the line through the ball and then kind of arcs off. It's fine. I just don't want to see the immediate. The biggest thing is with putting, though, he's already a good putter. You don't want to blow the stroke up and do something extremely drastic to force him down the line through the golf ball. Ideally, what you do is you get his setup correct, you get his shoulders square, right? You do everything you can to help promote that putter going down the line. Get him a drill that's going to help that. Go ahead, buddy. And the biggest thing is, just by having that ruler, he's a smart kid. He'll get on there and he's going to work it. That stroke will straighten out just by doing what he's doing right now, and that's what's nice about it. So for me, it makes my job a little easier. I'm not going to sit there and make it really difficult on him and talk about something that'll make it visually perfect today, when you can just straighten up the setup, get the distance from the golf ball, back away a little bit, get that left foot back a little bit. There we go, there's square. It's a lot better, It's good. It's just, here's the thing. Simple. Here's what you use the ruler for. We get here like this. We get on it, and you just run it. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Right? From there, put it right in front here. After maybe stepping back here and feeling it a couple times, you step right in. 1, 2. And one thing when you do set this up, yes, you have to have a straight putt. You definitely got to make sure the thing's straight in general. You have to make sure. Sometimes it just leans a little way because of a spike mark or something. It's a finicky drill. But the purpose of it, and really at home in the garage, this is a great one away from the golf course because it really can get you. It's good, buddy. Well, because his hands are directly underneath his shoulders. His eyes are right over the golf ball. His putter and his forearms are a direct extension of one another. The hip joint is right over the ankle. Like, those are all things. His forearms and shoulders are square, right? Those are all things that check out right there. His ball position is 1 inch ahead of center, right? How do you check these things? Well, watch this. I can hang the putter from my eyes for ball. I can hang my hands if they're in line with the putter, right here. And you can obviously see that I'm the right distance from the golf ball. My hands are hanging directly underneath my shoulders. Why is that important? That keeps a straighter path. Anything out here goes around. Anything in here goes the other way. Okay? hips over the ankles, because that just helps me stay over the ball and have my eyes over it, okay? So those are some things there that make a big difference. Now, when it comes down to my ball position, I just make sure my putter is just in front of my zipper. If it is, and my putter is directly 90 degrees to the ground, that shows my ball position is 1 inch ahead of the center of my stance, which is a good thing, because that's the center of your body is the top of the fulcrum. And the pendulum swings, well, you want to hit it slightly on the ascent with the face de-lofted a little bit. That would be putting the topspin on it and keeping the face square. You don't want to hit it with loft. Okay, and that right there allows that ball position for you to slightly be swinging up without having to try. Much like a driver, you move it forward, swings up without having to try. And that's something in putting that makes a big difference. So, you know, he has all those checkpoints. They're all in place. One of my favorite ways to check the shoulder alignment is this. I can just hang my palms down. And if they're hanging down, you can see they're matching. That really helps me just understand I'm square, right? Cool. But he hits all those checkpoints, so that's why we're just working on some little drills that can straighten up his stroke. Rhythm being the most important, but also getting his lines down. Striping it now, isn't he? We're gonna do a little putting contest, okay? Just 6 holes. Here's first hole. We're gonna do right here. Ready? Oh. That was pure right there, dude. Oh, that putt rips, doesn't it? Yeah. I know. I thought I had a decent chance, and then it started breaking on me. Let's go right here. Yeah. All right. Man, dude, left it short in match play when I made it. Ooh. Ooh. All right, here we go. Oh, stop it. Gosh. Let's go. You're picking now, dude.
All right.
Don't give me that. You can give him somewhat makeable. Don't give me that, like those 2 putt putts. I don't want to see 2 putt putts. It's got to either be like super long distance, right? Or somewhat makeable. This is a tough one to have to putt first on right here. He picked a good one. I got to give him credit. Thing slides. Why is my speed? Oh gosh. I'm not gonna lie. I'm hitting him perfect. I'm hitting him pretty good. Yeah, it's not as fast as you think. All right, wait, you're picking still. Ooh, man, I think I had a wall right there. Dude, you're putting that, dude. Wow. Oh my goodness gracious. Let me make these. You better after ripping it down that 3-foot line the whole time. Attaboy. Is this the last hole? Let's go. Number 6.
I'm still choosing, right?
Yeah.
Just right here.
Ooh.
Closer.
Ooh. I like his style. Man, putting it right out there. Look at this guy.
Wow.
Look at this guy.
I thought I was going to break more than that.
Nah, he read that perfect.
Great putt. Oh.
Got a piece right there. That's all I needed. You're picking again. Man, they just look faster, don't they?
Yeah.
It's good. All right, where are we going next? Look at, see this one has a hole here. Don't ever early walk. Don't ever early walk. Man. Oh, dude, you saw how slow it was. Oh my God. Dude, this. Attaboy. Nice job. Nice job. Well played. There you go. I can take that. Good putt, buddy. All right, let's go over there. Let's go do a couple more minutes of that with those wedges.